Welcome to Morning Mindset. My name is Michelle Dale, coming to you from virtual co-working space on this beautiful Thursday morning. Today is the last morning mindset of the week, and we are doing our cards today. So as I just pull this last card, we're just going to go with that. Just on the last card there, if you have been watching all week, you'll see that we were doing a topic this week on preparing for success. So if you missed that, do go and watch those videos because they were super powerful. And today we're going to look at the messages that are coming out. So if you're new here and you haven't seen this before, these messages are your guidance, your higher self, hoping to attract you here in order to hear these messages, because it's something you need to know and something you need to hear. And every week we pull 3 oracle cards. We've actually got quite a lot more than that this week because sometimes they have a mind of their own and decide to come out together. So we've got 3 separate individual areas, but it's still a 1, 2, or 3. So you choose the number that resonates with you. You choose either 1, 2, or 3, or you can choose more than 1. Sometimes all 3 might resonate with you, and that's okay too. So Nikki is a 1. We have somebody else who's a 3. So let's get started and we will see what occurs. And if you are new to this channel, this is the place where we help virtual assistants level up in their business, lifestyle, and mindset. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so number 1 we have is you are definitely going through a healing phase. This is very much about it's healing. You have got the Soothe card. It's about, like you need a little bit of love, like you need a little stroke. You need someone to give you a hug or something like that and just tell you everything's going to be okay. And that's the universe's message to you. The universe is giving you an energetic hug right now. So feel that energetic hug from the universe. Feel the universe saying to you, everything is going to be okay. I'm here. I got you. So this is what this message is for. It says, may you settle gently even as the waves break above. So no matter what is going on, try to stay centered. Try to keep your calm. Try to see the best in everything. Do things, especially this weekend, I feel. But I mean, these are week ahead messages. But do things this weekend that are going to help you to feel comforted, whatever that might be. I've got something like, like cook your favorite meal or read a little bit of a book or watch some videos or do anything, binge watch Netflix, do something that will give you a break, because you're in that little space right now where, like I say, you need that energetic hug from the universe and you need that little bit of love and that just little bit of like, be gentle. Be gentle in this week ahead, particularly this weekend, I'm feeling. So that's what you've got. Soothe yourself. And then the other one that was on the bottom of the deck that popped out was love as well. So again, this is about, showing yourself a little bit of love and be willing to accept love as well. So where love is coming in at you, where those hugs and those little, it's going to be okay, where that's coming in, accept it because you need it right now. The second one we have is our abundance and money focus. So we have, again, I feel that these 2 keep coming up. So obviously somebody keeps coming back here and needing to hear the same thing because they're not taking action on it. So if you're somebody that is in almost like a circle, like going round in circles. This is what I'm getting. Like, I'm going round in circles. I keep going round in circles. You need to get off that hamster wheel. You absolutely have to get off the hamster wheel because you're keeping yourself in the circles. You are literally running around this hamster wheel. So my life story and the law of attraction. So each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the law of attraction. I prefer the law of assumption, to be honest with you, because I feel it's very much about what we're assuming is going to happen. And it says, the law of attraction responds to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life. Your money and financial assets, your body, state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size and shape, your work environment, how you're treated, work satisfaction, rewards, indeed the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because you have told that story. There's a lot again, and it's like you're on this wheel, and it's the wheel of life, you know, and I think you feel that life is just coming at you from all directions right now, and you don't know how to get off. Well, I tell you how you get off, because another card came out with this one. It's the better it gets, the better it gets. How do you get off? You choose to leave. Look at this guy. Look at this person in their mind, in their visualization, in their imagination. And acts or imagination and assumption are everything in this case. Is leaving. You choose to leave. You choose to get off. You go there first in your mind, okay? And I really take this to heart this week. You've got to spend a little bit of time thinking about, what do I truly want? And if I want to get off this, you have to then make that decision yourself to say, right, I'm going to end this nonsense. Like, what is it? Welcome, Karen. We're on card 2 right now. What is my problem right now? What is the issues in my life? You know, start filtering. What do I not like? What do I don't want? What do I do like? You know, and once you have filtered out all of these frustrations and annoyances and issues and problems, you literally in your mind remove them. You leave them behind. You leave them for somebody else. That's exactly what you need to do. Think about this in the coming week. Like, really, really think about it. Because your life right now is running you. You're not running your life. So if you want to get to the point where you feel more in control of the things that are happening in your life, you have to choose to get in that rocket ship and just leave. Just walk away. Do it first in your mind. Plan it out in your mind. See it in your mind. Like, and the way you do that is whatever is frustrating you, see it as no longer frustrating you, because it's either simply gone or you've rewritten it and you've changed it in some way. But now is a very clear indication that the only way to resolve this is to get out of it. Get on the ship and leave. That is the only way you can get off that hamster wheel. Get off, jump off. Do something different. That was your message. If you are number 2, no worries, Karen. Don't manipulate. Number 3 is, there's a lot going on in number 3 here. Give me a minute with this one. Okay. Somebody here is feeling like they have not done enough in life. They feel they should be further along. This first one came out in reverse. It's my story is something to be proud of. It has made me who I am. But because it came out in reverse, and you see, like, the back is in all of them, but this is really like putting your back to it. It came out in reverse because you're not proud of your story. It came out in reverse because you don't feel that your life so far has been something that you can feel proud of. And this is the first message, and this is the theme of number 3. You are trying to move forward, you're trying to do something good, but your mind is settling in or goes back to, oh, but I didn't do it before and I haven't done it so far, so who's to say I'm going to do it now? Otherwise I would have done it already. It's that kind of vibe coming through if you're a number 3. But let's see what messages are out there to help you with this. Okay, so I'm going to read these out and then we're going to see where it takes us. So when I choose to change my story, I have the power to change my life. So the message here is you keep telling yourself the same thing. Like I said, when this thing is like you don't feel like there's something to be proud of, I really feel like you're striving to have something to be proud of, and then you're remembering it wrong. You're remembering you're not. I always talk about being in the be. You know, you have to be who you want to be. You have to be that person already. You have to make decisions from the place of already having everything you want. This is so key to the whole process. So when you're doing anything in life, you have to be doing it from the place and the version of you that already has it, because then you will start making the right decisions to get the things that you want, because you're already coming from a place of having it. So you're coming from a place of least resistance. Okay, so what this message is for you is you're striving to be proud of yourself, but you need to already be proud of yourself. Otherwise, you will continue to be in the version of you that's striving. So you need to really focus on the fact that you can be proud of yourself right now. And you should be, and you need to be if you want anything to work. So when I choose to change my story, I have the power to change my life. And the reason why you do that is because you step into the new version of you. The external circumstances really don't matter at this point. It only matters that you're able to hold yourself in the feeling of I'm proud of who I am and I'm proud of what I have achieved to this point. Very important. The next one we have is the more I love myself, the more love I have for others. Okay, so again, this feeling of I should be something I'm not. You choose to be something you're not, and you know you're not choosing from a place of love right now. You're not choosing to be that best version of you. You're choosing to be the version of you that's not proud of yourself, that is feeling disappointed with the situation, that is feeling disappointed with where you are now. And this is big and this is major, because this is saying to you, you can't move forward unless you say, human, I love you, I'm proud of you, and we got this. And it is always has been. Don't ever remember anything different. Don't ever remember the things that you didn't do, the regrets you've had, everything that you want to change. Don't remember it that way. Remember, I'm proud of myself and I love you, human, because you're doing a great job. So the second message here is change your story, change what you say about yourself. This is not your story. This is your self-concept. You know, this is your bio. You know, write your bio and say your bio in the current version of you, not the previous version of you that is currently lingering around saying, we didn't do good. You did. Change it. The next thing you do is you have to do that from a place of love. Being the version of yourself that already has it, when in the reality you're not, is the ultimate form of self-love. That is the biggest thing, the biggest statement you can make to say, I love myself, is not looking at the mirror thinking that you love yourself and thinking you're great and thinking that, you know, you're the best and things like that. Is to say, I love myself enough to show up in the version of myself that I truly want to be. And then finally, I am here to be heard. So you actually, again, this can be interpreted in many ways, but for this particular reading, you have to listen to yourself, but from the new version of yourself, not the old version of self, because right now you own this one. You absolutely own this one in terms of I'm hearing myself right now. This is all internal, by the way. All of this stuff is all internal for you today and for this week. So you are hearing yourself on a daily basis, but there's probably a very prominent voice in there saying what you want and how to get it and things like that. But there is a voice that has manifested within you That is saying things that are not part of the new version of you, because it's holding on to the old version, and it's saying, hear me, like, listen to me, come back to me. So you're in this state of like, you're listening to yourself, but sometimes you're listening to that part of yourself that you no longer want to be a part of yourself, that part of yourself that you're not proud of, that part of yourself that feels you should have done things better, that part of yourself that feels you should be further along in life right now, that part of yourself that feels you should be disappointed with this current outcome. None of that matters. Only listen and be heard by the new version of yourself, and constantly question yourself from that version. A really good thing to do is literally like think about like yesterday, okay, and think about all the things you want and who you would be if you already have them. You know, like for example, if you were already rich and you had all the money that you needed, you would never quabble over, oh, which brand do I buy in the supermarket? That's the expensive brand. You wouldn't even think about it. If you had everything you want, you wouldn't look at the electric bill and go, ugh, you know, things like that. So really be conscious, because a lot of people think I'm affirming and I'm doing and I'm visualizing and things like that, and I don't see anything in the 3D, because you are behaving in the 3D still as the old version. You have to catch up with that new version of you. So when you see the electric bill, where normally you would go, oh, my electric bill, or winter's coming, my electric bill, how am I going to pay the electric? You would simply say, oh my God, it's fine. I've already got loads of money for this. I can already afford this. You don't react in the same way as the old version. This is your final message. Look at every detail of how you think, feel, react to things, and really scrutinize it as if I'm the person that already has everything I want, because that is the version I'm deciding to be. How would that person react to this? I don't think it would be with anxiety, resistance, worry, fear, doubt, lack. Okay? So no matter what it is you're manifesting, if you decide, you know, if you want to manifest a great business, you wouldn't ever think that, oh, would I get this client? Can I get this client? You'd be thinking, I'm going to be so busy because all these clients want to work with me. I don't know what to do. You know, how am I gonna expand my business because, you know, so many people want to work with me? Or, you know, it's like really stepping in and thinking about every detail of your life from the smallest details, because it's the smallest details that we miss, we don't quite get. So, you know, it's when we're in the supermarket, when we open a bill, when we look at our bank account, when we get a text message from a loved one where they seem a little bit upset with us and react to like, oh, what have I done to upset you? As opposed to thinking, oh, that person's just having a bad day because they love me, so they wouldn't react like that to me. It's in everything we do. So that's the message for this week. Those are the messages for this week. Bit of a long one, but sorry, there was a lot of cards there that I had to get through. And I wanted to do you justice and make sure that we got through all of that. I feel like it's finished now. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do our daily accountability today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. I won't see you now back here until Sunday. So enjoy, live life, live in the present moment, enjoy your kids, enjoy nature, do whatever you need to do this weekend to feel good about you. And we will be back here on Sunday. In the meantime, we're going to get our journals out and we are going to do daily accountability. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. And I'll see you back here at the end of the week on Sunday. Bye, darlings. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual Co-working Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before.
thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is, and the things begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.